Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Skye and usually I post DIY content, DIY fashion content, tutorials on this channel. But today I am taking a little bit of a pivot and I want to share the reason why you feel bored with your wardrobe or why you think you don't have anything to wear. Okay? Because I feel the same way, and I know I am not the only one with those struggles. And we can go through that struggles together and figure out why we feel a certain way. And I believe that if we know why we feel a certain way, we know how to counteract these feelings with certain actions, okay? So let's do this together. I hope this is not too formal. I'm just trying new stuff out. And yeah, behind me, I built this kind of closet, you know? This is actually not everything that I own. Let's be real, this is just for the aesthetics. But I really like it because, yeah, basically, this is the only room where I can film where I get enough natural lighting and it's not kind of awkward of a, yeah, frame. So, these are the some pieces that I own, and I tend to gravitate to these pieces a lot. Okay, the first part of this video is going to be why do we feel this way? Why do we feel that we don't have anything to wear? Okay, so familiarity. You've seen these pieces in your closet time and time again. Like you open your closet and these are the pieces you always see, okay? And you've been styling these pieces, you've been washing these pieces, you've been, they are so familiar in your eyes that you don't even see kind of the value and how cool they actually are. You've seen them done, okay? And another reason is you feel boxed in by the style of your clothing. For instance, this dress, I made this myself, by the way. This is so cute. I love this dress and I wish I could wear this every day, but I feel like I can only wear this in a certain way. Usually, I wore this in, when did I wear it? Oh, like late summer, early autumn. And it was already chillier, so I would wear like socks with these and sneaker and throw on a denim jacket, and that was it. But I can't do that in this season anymore. I have to layer this, okay? So what can I do? What can I do differently with this dress? So I feel kind of boxed in the way I can style certain pieces, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just calls for us to think differently, okay? So that's another reason. I figured out that also, obviously, consumerism plays into how we perceive what we own. Like, we are always confronted by ads, by influencers to get the newest collection of various brands, what is on trend, what is out of trend. And we feel like all of this content makes our closet, our wardrobe that we already own, that we've already accumulated, that we've already collected, useless or worthless. And that is so sad. We don't have to succumb to this consumerism mindset. So, yeah, that's also one annoying part that makes us feel this way, that we always have to buy new, that we always have to make new. If you're a maker like me, you want to make new clothing all the time, and that's not good either. It's also part of consumerism in the sense, maybe not this heavy consumerism because you don't buy everything, which is like instant gratification, but you make things, and that's, the things you make take a little longer, but you still try and gratify every urge you have in you to get new stuff, So, yeah. The last point of why we feel like this, why we feel unsatisfied with the clothing we have and we feel like we don't have any clothing to wear at all is that we forget the pieces that we already own. I don't know how you store your clothing, but this happens to me so frequently, it's annoying. I have a hanger in my closet. I have a hanger where I hang certain pieces like dresses or cardigans or like chunky sweaters. But I also have drawers where I put in like maybe tops or like t-shirts and sweatshirts, and where I store my pants and trousers and jeans and everything, you know? And sometimes I have so much stuff, I just look at the surface and I forget what is underneath. And I like sometimes it's just like coincidence that I'm like, oh, I forgot that I even own these. This is so cool. And then I'm inspired again, and I feel like I want to style it now. And yeah, these are the reasons that for me personally are the case. Why I think I am dissatisfied with what I already own in clothing, okay, and accessories. So, but how can we counteract that? How can we show the industry the middle finger? Sorry, I don't want to be disrespectful, but we have to save some coins, especially in this economy. We can't just be throwing out our money out like that. The times ain't giving the way they used to give. Sorry. I'm so annoying. But seriously, like the economy is not playing along like that. And for a lot of people, it is hard to keep up with the Joneses. It is hard to keep up with the trends. But do we have to? That is the question. Do we have to keep up with every trend? You know? Or can we work with whatever we have and let our personality shine through our style? Because you're unique and there is no other person like you. So you might as well let your personality shine through. So, my first point is to look at what we already have. I think I've already touched on this point a little bit, but to look at what do I have in my closet. Take everything out of your closet if you need to. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take everything out and I'm going to analyze like what I have, okay? And you just take everything out and look at what you have. And if you need to, you put them into separate categories, okay? And stuff that you maybe don't like and you don't see yourself wearing ever again. You put it in the giveaway pile, or you put that in throwaway pile. But look at what you have, okay? If you have to spread everything out on your bed, spread everything out on your bed and take every piece one by one and put them into separate categories, okay? And another way is to look at, okay, how have I been styling these pieces before? Also, I've touched on that a little bit with this dress, but I tend to style certain pieces in a very specific way. And yeah, that makes them boxed in. The ideas, it just keeps me in a box, or keeps the piece in a box too, because there is so much potential. And how can I make them feel inspiring again? And that's where we get into the fun part, okay? And it is work to look at your closet and to reevaluate maybe not your style, but reevaluate how you style certain things, okay? To get the most wear out of them. So once you've spread everything out, either on the floor or on the bed, which is better for you, try and mix and match. Like, go crazy. Style stuff in the craziest way possible. Not the crazy, it doesn't have to be crazy, but in a different way that you've never like really done before. And if you need like some initial inspiration, maybe from Pinterest or from Instagram, you can take that and take a little bit of help, if you need some initial inspiration. But layering is so big, and it's been big for a long time, but now it's even more exaggerated, and you can even go more crazy in how you style certain pieces, okay? Oversize is big too. Like you can there's certain ways we can play with stuff, and there are no rules. Like we used to have like styling rules, but I feel like nobody cares about them now. So you might as well just go crazy. Make pictures of what you've styled and what you like to just remember, because sometimes we do forget. Take pictures of your styles, take pictures of how you style certain things. So, for instance, I've never styled, I don't even know if you can see it, girl. I've never styled this dress. I haven't like ever put like this over it. And now it's like, oh, this looks so cool. I like it. It inspires me. I've never worn like my shoes like this. These shoes I've not worn for like literally 3 years. Like I have not worn these shoes for such a long time, and they're cute. Like they're not the color, like I gravitate to like black when it comes to boots and shoes, but this is cute. Like why not? And with the white socks, it kind of gives something more edgy, and I just like it. And I'm going to memorize this, and I will keep it. Just to double down on my point, the best clothes are the clothes you actually wear. And if you need some separation from your clothes to be inspired by them again, then the pieces that you are not sure of or that have been like kind of bland in your eyes, you don't have to throw them away. Put some pieces that you haven't worn in a long time, but you could see yourself maybe wearing, put them away. I think it helps to put them away, to have them out of sight, to come back to them at a later point. And if you've had like the separation from these items and you see them again, you might be inspired again. And I've had this with different pieces, to be honest. And it's helped, It's like as if you're getting new clothes. So if you have certain pieces you're not wearing, put them away maybe for a few months, for half a year, and see if that sparks joy in you after this certain time. And if not, you can put them in the giveaway pile. As simple as that. You don't have to put the everything in a giveaway pile right away, because there are some pieces I've actually put away. And like, for instance, this shirt. This is like a crazy oversized shirt, and I thrifted this, and I wore this in the beginning, and then it really didn't inspire me anymore. And what I was planning is to maybe change this up, to do an upcycle with this. So it was actually in my upcycle bin. And then I took it out and was like, kind of feel like a really crazy oversized shirt might be nice right now. And funny enough, this is kind of also like in style again. So certain pieces, don't throw them away. If you can see yourself kind of like the style is, you can see yourself wearing this style someday. You just need some distance from these things. Or maybe you really have the feeling like you need a certain piece to make your outfits come together, to round up your outfits. And if that's the case, that's no problem. Like, there's no problem in buying new stuff or making new stuff. Absolutely not. What I'm saying is just be reflected on what you are making and if you really need them. Um, and be strategic about the pieces you add to your closet. Like, what are the pieces you would see yourself getting a lot of wear out of? And especially with accessories and with jackets, with coats and stuff, you want to not like go crazy on the colors if you that's not your style. For instance, I just got a new coat, a black coat, black wool coat, because I was like, yeah, to be honest, I like color, but I also like combining color with more neutral colors, you know? So I'm a color girly, but I'm not like full maximalist type of color girly. So I got the black oversized coat, and I'm literally like, it's so good. It goes with everything, you know? I can style it the way I want to. I am not boxed in. And it doesn't have to be a black coat for you. It can be also a gray. Gray coats are great too. Gray is mwah, I love gray. Or it can be a camel color if you're more into the camel and beiges, you know? Like it doesn't have to be, but if you're color girly, go for the green, go for the red. Like you can go crazy, you know? I'm just talking about my own perspective. Be strategic with the accessories you get, like bags, for instance. I tend to go with a black bag or with a beige bag, you know, and you know, like, and you see there is kind of a coordination, you know, so the accessories kind of match, you know, and kind of stay in a similar range so that you can be as flexible as you need to be when styling your outfit. And for me, like this kind of works. It works. And it already gives the outfit a whole different vibe. And like these are little things and they don't cost that much and they already like elevate your fit in such a cool way. Or like even a beanie or whatever. And these are also beanies are you can make them yourself so easily. Like you know where I'm getting at with these points, but I'm just saying like you think about what you already own and build your accessories and your coats and your shoes and your bags around that. If you like your closet, build around that so that you don't have the feeling you can't wear anything. I kind of like this format. So if you like this format too, can you please like this video and give me a comment because this would like give me a little bit more motivation to make this type of format more, you know. And yeah, because it's a lot of work to be honest to like set up everything. Sorry, I'm sorry. Let's continue. Okay. My question is like, is your mentality right? Like, are you boxed in by your own mentality when it comes to fashion? Or are you like boxed in by what people might say about you or think about you? Um, yeah, I just want to say, hey, you're free. You're free. Be confident in who you are, in your personality, in what God made you to be, okay? You're unique and you shine brightest in your uniqueness. And yeah, I'm also speaking to myself because sometimes I feel like with all of these trends and how people start certain things, you feel like you want to do exactly what everyone else is doing, but you don't have to. You don't have to. And I just want to, yeah, speak us free from all these expectations. Like, you don't need to listen to fashion no goes and what you know like there are no nos in fashion. There are no nos. Like fashion is about breaking boundaries and thinking new, you know, rethinking fashion. You know, we are out of this age of, oh, like you're not supposed to combine black and navy blue. Like the heck, everyone does what they want to do. And I love that so much. And I think that's something we can take advantage of because fashion is not only the stuff you wear, but how you carry yourself in the clothes you wear and this confidence that you're carrying yourself with is actually what will determine how people perceive you, you know? Like it's so like I love seeing people, especially in Berlin. I love people owning their stuff, like they're owning their style and it's not for everyone, but it doesn't have to, you know? And it's just the attitude you carry yourself with, you know? Like if you love what you're wearing, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. And that is, if you feel comfortable in your outfit, that is what it's meant to do, you know? Just saying. And the last point for me is Pinterest can be a curse and a blessing at the same time. I'm just saying because Pinterest can hold people in bondage, hold like has us in a chokehold. Like why? Like okay, I love Pinterest for getting initial inspiration. I don't want to step on anyone's toes with Pinterest. I just feel like we can be so focused on Pinterest inspo that we completely lose ourselves in the process. And I've already touched on that. That's what I'm trying to make my point is inspiration is great. Inspiration is so needed sometimes, you know? But what are what is most important to you when it comes to your style? What are the points that actually are non-negotiables in your style and what makes you you in the end, you know? I love me a comfortable fit. Not gonna lie, I hate if I feel uncomfortable in a fit and I have to like do this. I hate that. So I don't wear short stuff. For me, I don't wear short skirts because I hate this feeling that I'm exposed. So I don't. I love me my comfy loose fits, you know, and it doesn't have to be loose all the time, but it's just what I feel most comfortable in. And I love to look cool, you know. I like to look cool and stylish, and these are the points that are like most important to me. And I love colors, so I like to implement color in my fits in some way most of the time, you know. So think about the points that are super important to you and focus on those points. And if you take inspiration here and there, there's nothing wrong with that. I just want to tell you that you don't have to like base all of your outfits on Pinterest inspo. Like it's great to have inspiration, but you don't have to rely on that so heavily all the time, you know? So wow, that's the end of this video. I hope this brought you some perspective and helps you to rediscover your clothing. And I will be filming a week in my outfits soon, so be aware of that. So, yeah, I hope you loved this video. And if you did, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and yeah, I hope you stay blessed and beautiful as always, and have a great week. Bye.